All right, let's have a look at Kidnappers Lookout. This is based on, shoot, what's this course based on? Inspired by Cape Kidnappers in New Zealand. Wow, lovely. So he's tried to recreate that type of environment in a fictional course. Okay. I'm in. First thing I'm noticing is a really cool plot. The environment looks quite nice. Oh, our clubhouse is over here, and it's a hell of a clubhouse. Look at that thing. Great gravy. Cool. Okay. That's a hell of a structure as a clubhouse. And then a couple of carts, and I'm not sure what that is. Starter's hut, maybe? Maybe not. Is there anything else that's hiding out here, or do we just focus on golf, which I'm completely cool with? Focus on golf. Awesome. Okay. What do we have? Ooh. I love the way that bunkers. The placement sucks for this shot, but makes this very difficult. But that's a really nicely created bunker. The lighting and the texturing is working really well together here. I don't know about that bunker placement though. Can I? I'm gonna go left of it. I don't know if I can get driver over it, and no, nah, I might have caught the back of the lip. So in the wind, that's a bit rough. And then, ooh, that's quite the false front there. I'd maybe tame that false front a bit. Oh, that's the bunker causing that slope. Okay. Yeah, the bunkering looks really cool. The dead tree. That could come into play here. And the thing is, I didn't really have an option to go any farther right because I couldn't carry the bunker. At least I didn't think I could. So I'm kind of in a spot here where I have to be left off of the fairway, or on the fairway, sorry. And then maybe that tree's not there. Okay. That tree might just be kind of annoying to look at, but doesn't really come into play. All right. Yeah, the green is probably the part of the hole I like the least. Particularly that false front. It's just a bit much. Front to back slopes. Okay. All right. Sounds good, Mystic. Yeah, at some point I'll take a run at a bunch of Victory's par 3 perfection courses. Yikes.
Hey, how you doing?
Appreciate the sub there, Bellevue. Thank you for that. That's an interesting message you gave us. I appreciate the sub anyways. Somebody's already published a rookie contest? My goodness. Like a rookie contest course? I don't think Dream Team's even started publishing yet. So this was 5 and change, right? 5:15 or something? Hey, Daniel. Okay. Is this the best hole to put on the cliff? Would it work better if it was a bit longer and it was a par 5? Yeah, false front again, eh? So yeah, I'm not a massive fan of just of rejecting slopes all like everywhere. Now this is a 7-iron we're hitting in, so it's not like it's playing massively long, but 7-irons go forever now. Yeah, it's probably fine. I just wonder, like, a drivable par 4 with that cliff might work better. I don't know, something with a wedge? I'm not sure. At the same time, the green is wow, that's killed. The green is certainly big enough that you can avoid the cliff. So. Yeah, let me see here. Wow. Oh, is there, Steve? Yeah, I think. Okay, so let's go back. Yeah, I mean, and if the pin's at the back, that's like 530 or something, right? It might be, again, it might be a bit much. This view from here is really cool. I think like aesthetically, this is really good. I think that so far, oh, a little bit of a blind second shot there because of a mound in front, which is fine. The green just seems to be going everywhere here, though. And again, it's pretty steep. I saw some people on Twitter saying that they're really burning out with design, which is a concern. Just a concern in the sense that people need to keep be aware of that so that they don't completely burn themselves out of everything. It's important to realize when it's happened and when it has, take a break. And if you don't end up coming back to it, you don't end up coming back to it. I mean, there's more important things in life, right? Yeah, it's a really cool look. Boy, is it a cool look. I do wish the course played a little differently. You shouldn't be hitting it in that scrub area, but it is pretty deep. Oh, heads up. Oh, it doesn't come back? Harsh. Yeah, I mean, I experienced complete life burnout 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Awful. Had no idea it was happening either. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And for me, it was just more, I was just getting through each day, doing what I thought I was supposed to do, and then didn't realize that I was basically not even really there. I'd be at work and going through the motions just because I wasn't, just mentally and emotionally, I wasn't there. So, I had no idea. I thought it was fine because I was getting everything done I was supposed to, right? Okay. I don't mind the look of the dead tree there. Oh yeah, and at that point there was so much more that needed to happen, and it did. So I was just, yeah, there was toxic stuff everywhere. Yeah, exactly. That's what happened with me, Chris. I thought everything was fine, and then it was not. The light bulb moment for me was somebody at work asking me about something that had happened a week ago, and I had absolutely no memory of it. I was like, I don't know, I don't remember. And I was like, okay, that's probably not a good thing. Probably not a good thing. I don't remember anything. As much as we joke about my memory around here, like I literally did not remember. And there's stuff I still don't remember. There's like 6 months of I just don't remember. I have no clue what happened. So yeah, we're getting a bit on the leaning on the green on the cliff here. Again, the green sloping is just it's kind of inconsistent and just kind of random. It seems like at times. Ah, it's a straight putt, you idiot. You don't miss those. Okay. R5. When do I go to the right? I mean, it's a centerline hazard. It's just very awkwardly placed here. I'm gonna try and go left. I just said, when do I go to the right? And then I'm just like, I'm gonna try to go left because I do see how we ran out of fairway over here. But being uphill. All right, so that got me the angle. Yeah. That's an issue too when you have really, big slopes, and then if you look at the back of the green here, it's really quite flat, right? So there's a bit of a subtlety that we probably need to incorporate in these greens and have putts that break a bit more, but then not have those extreme ridges and stuff. So yeah, this kind of green makes a bit more sense for this kind of hole. Okay. I mean, it's a blind tee shot. I think it's done on purpose, and I think the trees are there to kind of serve as your guide. So you kick a field goal here. Oh crap. I can't complain. Oh, this is going in the bunker. Yeah, this is just all me here. But yeah, this green works better being on the cliff because then it potentially introduces some danger on a second shot coming in too hot. And it's still quite a bit green though. Like you would never not try and knock it on in two. If anything, you would just shade the middle of the green, I guess. So yeah, I think that I think visually it's quite good. I think most of the tee shots are pretty good. I think as we get closer to the green, the course starts to just struggle a little bit. And so maybe that's the area that we work on next because I think the aesthetics are there. And I think I would be a little careful about having so many greens right on cliffs like that. One or two for the right kind of hole, cool, but just constantly going back to that well might not be working so well. Hit driver, why not? Let's see here. Might not have been the right shot to hit, but it was fun. not a terrible short four. I did have to think off the tee for a second. Do I want to hit driver all the way up there? Or do I want to lay up a 3-wood? If you can hit good drive, it's a drive and a flip. But if you can't, so I mean, there's that. You do have to hit a good drive. Again, putt was really quite straight with a green that has a bite. So it's like undulation, flat, undulation, flat. That's kind of the greens. Just, yeah, like this. It's like, it feels like the greens are either red or green. There's not much yellow or orange going on. Does this make it? What tour were you ranging for, Steve? Rangering, whatever we're saying. Big hop. So again, we're on the cliff for the green. There must be half these holes have had out of bounds on them. That back pin looks no fun at all. Because how do you get back there when you're dealing with that ridge? Just for kinetic? Yeah, I don't... I mean, it wouldn't be the worst course that's ever been on tour, that's for sure. But I don't know that this is quite there yet. And here's an example. Where do I hit this? So I can't hit 3-wood because it doesn't get over that. Driver doesn't get over this, I don't think. And if it does, it doesn't stop. It almost certainly doesn't get over that. Oh, I'm going to try because I can't figure out anywhere else to hit it. Yeah, it's not even close. Okay. And then we hit the lip, I guess. I'm just not sure how you're supposed to play this hole. I'm very possibly missing something. But the way I played it was not the right way. I don't see having 200 yards into this pin as much of an option. I don't know. I don't know. It's maybe not the strongest hole in the course. Okay, what do we here we go. So it'll be over the back. That makes sense. Now we're doing some thinking. But we did need to have a count for how many cliffside greens there are. Would I go for this if I was playing for real? I don't know. I wish every cart didn't have course didn't have cart paths, Steve, so I can get on board with that. Alright, that worked out well. Just it's a very flat putt. It's a very flat putt for drivable 4. Like it's just I don't know. And then another cliffside hole. I think that yeah, that well is dry. Now I understand it is based on a course that exists in real life, and maybe that's what that course is like too. But I don't know. For me, it's a bit much. And again, your green is just, it's just random, right? You've got that's a really significant front to back slope here. It's not like we're throwing a wedge into this thing. And then a really significant false front. Yeah, it's either red or it's green. Very, very little yellow and orange. And where the green is, or where the pin is, sorry, it's just dead flat. So we go from this to this, 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 this. So the green sculpting, I would spend some time on as a thing to work on. Right? Because otherwise, I mean, there's some really good views out here. That's the thing. Aesthetically, it's really quite good. Okay. So if you can get it in that gap, you end up with a fairly short second shot. Yeah. Same comments. I don't know, Trail Ducker. He might have. I haven't been paying attention, so. Okay, 495. Yeah. It is downhill. It's gonna play a lot shorter than 495. It forces us over here. Yeah, but I haven't been walked the plank. I don't know. There's been about 70 holes that have been on the side of the cliff, so. And again, just, yeah, the screen's a bit much. Where's this cliff going to? Down there? All right. Yeah, a little moderation would go well here. I would suggest calming those ridges down, but then kind of around the pins having a little bit more slope, if that makes sense. Hey Daniel, thanks for the sub, man. Oh no, this could go anywhere. Brooks, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, same comments. I don't really have a whole lot to add anymore now, I don't think, until I find a really cool hole. Playability wise, again, visually, very cool. Just finished a round at this course, okay. Yeah, this tee shot looks really nice. Oh, we're gifting, are we? Beautiful. Thank you for that, Daniel. Enjoy your gifted sub there, Mystic. Enjoy the emotes. People seem to like the mini Obi one the most. Also, if you go to the blurb underneath on my page, underneath where you see my face right now, you can add a walk-on song. When you show up, that song plays. or sound, whatever you choose. So for example, on my in XJ Jagman's, when I show up, it's Pac-Man. There's a couple people in here have them. Seb has one. Oh, I forget what Seb's is. Trail Duckers is something about a duck. But yeah, it's something else you can do with the sub. It's fun. And then I'll know when you're here. Or you can choose not to, and then I won't know. Because sometimes people just want to hang out, just want to lurk. And that's fine. We don't lurk shame. This is interesting here. Does it kick around the bunker? Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Okay, I like how he's done that. That's some good ground game right there. And then on the left, I guess that ridge could serve a similar purpose. It works better on the right, though, I think. Then we finish with 5. Can't do that in this wind. I don't know if I was getting there in 2 anyways. It would have been tough. Oh, yeah. It would have been tough. I think to get there in 2, you might have had to take that carry, and I would have needed a win to do that, so it's fine. Cool view from here. Again, I don't mind that being blind at all. You could argue that that bunker's probably a little too high, but I don't mind it. Uh-oh. Take cover, everybody. Oh, you've only gone and pulled that, you knob. Thanks for the raid, Viking. I appreciate that, man. Callahan is in the house. Oh, we par the par 5. That's harsh. There's a lot of good stuff going on that course. The view is fantastic. A lot of the framing is really good. The planting is great. The texturing and the lighting is great. Most of the tee shots are really good. It's when you get to the greens that's where it kind of stumbles a little bit. And so for next course, yeah, really work on that. Well, my suggestion based on my opinion would be to work on the green sculpting and just get it a little bit more subtle, but yeah, more orange and yellow and less just green and red. You still want green, obviously, but I wouldn't have quite as much red, and I would try to have the greens be a little bit more natural, which is a terrible way of saying it, but yeah, something of that effect. Hopefully what we've been talking about makes sense when you're watching this. But yeah, really cool plot, really cool environment, really cool idea for a course. And I guess the other thing would be the cliffside greens. I'd calm those down a little bit. There was 5 or 6 too many. You want to make them stand out. You don't want them to be something where you're like, oh, it's another cliffside green, right? So, yeah, that's what I got for you. I hope you found that helpful.